Hello, this is a module investigation one, talking about percentages and percent change. So first of all, we'll talk about percentage. So percentage refer to the type of the measurement where the measurement unit is a specific value of the sum value, the sum quantity. To exact, the 1% is the same as 1/100 of the values of the reference quantity. So number one, in one day during a region trip, you drove 300 miles. If you use 300 miles as our reference, and then 1% of the distance you drove on that day correspond to the 100 of the 340 miles. So the if you drove all the way to 340 miles or all the way to here, 1% is going to be 1/100th of the 340 miles. So for the what distance corresponds to 1% of the distance you drove that day, which means it's gonna be 1% of the 340 miles, which is same as 100 times by 340, which is same as 3.4 miles. And number two, to find the distance in miles in part A, we multiply 340 by one number. We multiply by 0.01, or you can multiply by 1/100. Same thing. So 100 or 100. See, if you have driven 1% of the 340 miles, what percent of the total distance do you still have to left to drive? So you drove only 1%. So from the 100%, take away 1%, which means you still need to go to the 99% of the distance. So which is the 0.99 and multiply by 340, and then you get the 336.6 miles left. And D, define the distance in miles. Part C, we can multiply 340 by one number. It could be the 0.99, or you can multiply by 99/100. Alright, let's look at the number 3. In order to make a room for next year, model, a car dealership reduced the price of the new car on their lot. One car that used to cost $24,995 and now cost $22,355. So prices has been decreased. Suppose we use the old price of the measuring stick to the measuring the new price as shown. How many times as large as the new car as old car? So in order to find the new car price it's going to be, you need to multiply the new car, which is a 22,355 over 24,995, which becomes 0.894 times as large as old. Old car. And then fill in the blanks that the new car is how many percent? It's gonna be the 89.4% of the old car. So yeah, it's been prices reduced. All right, number 4. Okay, so we can actually compare with the siblings the price of the lemonade. So siblings Sydney, Michael, and Alexis each wants to set up their own lemonade stand in their front yard. Sydney and oldest decide to charge 50 cents per cup. Michael decide to copy his older sister's price and then also charge 50 cents per cup. Alexis, the youngest, decides to charge $1.50 per cup. So Sydney is 50 cents, and then which is same as the $0.5, and Michael same as Sydney, so 50 cents, so $0.5, and Alexis is 150 cents, which is $1.50. 1.50 cents. So A, compare the price charged by the Sydney and Michael. How many times as large as Sydney's price as Michael's price is, which is 50 cents. It's a 50 cents as a Sydney over 50 cents for the Michael. So it's gonna be the 1 times. And then fill in the blanks that the Sydney is actually the 100% of the Michael's price. And compare the price charged by Alexis and Sydney. How many times as large as Alexis' price as Sydney's price? So Alexis is $1.50. And then Cindy is 50 cents. So it's going to be the 3 times largest. So how many charts? It's going to be 300% more than the Cine. Compute the price of the Cine and the Alexis. So the Cine this time is 50 cents, and then the Alex is 150, which is going to be 1/3 times as large as Alex's price. So the Cine's price is going to be if you change it, the 3.3%. So when you're working with the percentage, it's important to recognize the constant. Percent does not represent the constant amount if the quantity being considered varies. Okay, so all right, so let's think about the next page about the percent change. So percent change refers to the difference between the two values of quantity measured as a percentage of the starting value. For example, if the price of the item was $50 and increased to the $59, so $90 been increased. So change of the price in $9. The percent change gonna be actually it's a change of the $9 out of the $50 as original, which is about 18% change. And then the new price now becomes 59. So 59 is actually the 108% of the old price of the $50. So note that it is common and a good price to describe the decrease as a negative change. For the following example, is original price item was $80 and becomes 62 means decrease. Then change of price is going to be negative because you take away the difference from the original to get the new price. And then percent change you can see is a negative. And then about the 18, that's how much the decrease out of the original, which is 80. And it's about the negative 22.5%. So increasing means you got the positive percentage, and the negative decreasing means you got the negative percentage. So new price was 62, and which was 87.5 of the original price, still the charge. All right, number 7. You walk in a store is having a sale. For each sale, describe the following. So number 1, state the percent change in the price. Number 2, state the number. We can multiply original price by finding a new sale price. And then number 3, find the sale price in dollars. So number 1 for the original was, so original was 150, and then sales are 40% up. So it's off means a decrease. So percent change of 40%, negative 40%. So in number 2, state the number that we can multiply. So actually 40% off, to find the sale prices, you multiply by, instead of the 0.4, we're going to multiply 0.60. And then now original price, the sales price will be 0.60 times by original price, and then it will becomes the $90. That's the price. And B, original price is 19, and then the sales are the 10%. So same thing. So number 1 is going to be 10% off, and number 2. So since 10% off from the 100%, so you got the still 0.90 still. That's how you charge. And number 3, you got $19 multiplied by 0.90, and you get the $17.10 left. And C, original price is $915.99 and 15% off, so negative 15%. And then number 2, which means you subtract the 15% from the 100%, which is 85%. Change the decimal is 0.85, and then you multiply 0.85 times to the original price, and it becomes a new sales price, which is $778.59. Number 1 for D, original price was $22.99. Sales is 12.5% off, so which means a negative 12.5% off. And then in order to get the number that multiplied to the original price to get the sale price is 100% subtract the 12.5%, which makes it 87.5%, and change the decimal 0.875. And number 3, in order to get a sales price, 0.875, you gotta multiply by original price, which is $22.99, which is $20.12. Alright, number 8. A store needs to raise the price on some of the items. For each item change, describe to the following. So number 1, state the percent change in the price. Number 2, state the number we can multiply the original price by to find the new price. Number 3, find the new price in dollars. So in number 1, the 10% increase is a 10% increase. And then in order to find the number that you're going to multiply is, you just need to multiply 0.1. Oh, actually the 0.1 give us actually the change of the difference. So in this time, because it increased, you still need to pay the 52 plus 10% of the price. You have to put the 1.10, which makes a 100% and then 10% extra. Okay, so in order to find this, the new price, 1.10, you multiply by original price, which is going to be now the 57.20. All right, original price was $13, increased 50%, so 50% increase, which means you still need to pay the 100% of the 10 original price, which is 1.50, and then you gotta multiply 1.50 to the original price, which is 13. You get the $19.50. All right, next page. The original price was $14.99, increase of the 2.3%. So number 1, 2.3% increase. And number 2, in order to be increases of 2.3% of the $14.99, you need to put the 1.023. And then to get the new price, 1.023, you gotta multiply by original price. And then the price makes $15.33. Number 4, original price was $1,499.99, increase of the 100%. So which is 100% plus another 100% is going to be the 200%. Increase is 100%. Sorry about that. So it's going to be 100% increase. And then in order to multiply to the original price, there's 100% you still need to pay plus another 100%. It makes a 200%, which makes a 2. And then in order to multiply 2 times of the original price, and it becomes $2,998.98. All right, number 9. In 2010, investment was worth $12,000 by 12,000. By 2015, the investment has lost 20% of its value and percent change of the negative 20%. So what was the value of the investment by 2015? So you're losing the 20%, which means they still have 80% left, which is same as 0.8. So it's going to be 0.8 times of the original price of 12,000, and then the amount is still 9,600. And B, investor wants the value of the investment to return it's the 2010 value within the next 3 years. Determine the percent change necessary for her investment to return its previous value. So the difference from she need to go back to the 12,000. So the difference between the price was 9,600. She need to make that as 12,000. So difference is 2,400, but this time is increase. So from the 9,600 and then multiply by 100 to get the returning back, it actually makes a 25%. So even though 20% up to get the 9,600, and then in order to get the original price, you need to work on the 25%. So it's a lot harder than the decreasing. All right. Thank you for listening.